Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris, and we got a confirmation for the plot of The Conjuring 3. Before going into that, the other day I did put up a video updating you on what's going on with Annabelle 3, so if you're interested to see what the plot of that is, or what could possibly go down in that movie, I'll link it in the description or card right above me. But for The Conjuring 3, we got producer James Wan. He's doing his interviews right now because Aquaman is coming out soon. And he was able to reveal some details about the third Conjuring movie, even though he's just a producer on this film and not necessarily directing it this time around. James Wan gives us some details that it's not necessarily based on an artifact, it's based on one of the Warrens' case files. All the Conjuring films are based on the case files, so they're more based on the true story aspects of the real life Warrens. I think that's important. It's important that the mothership stays true to the inspiration of the real people. The spin-offs are where we get to have more fun and do weird and wonderful crazy things. The mothership of it being the Conjuring films, we wanted to come back to the real life stuff. This is James Wan's low-key way of saying, no, we take the Conjuring films seriously, but those spin-offs, yeah, they suck sometimes, but I mean, you guys go and watch them, right? Because so far, out of all the spin-off films that have come out, I've only liked one, and that's Annabelle 2. Annabelle 1 and The Nun both kind of suck. But James Wan goes on to explain the plot for The Conjuring 3 and that it's going to be based off a guy who's on trial for murder, and his excuse is that a demon did it. It's one of the first times in American history where someone was put on trial and they blamed a demon or the devil for committing their crime. So Ed and Lorraine Warren are brought in to help prove his case, prove that he's an innocent man and that demons exist. Some more details that he gives that's going to be very different from the past movies, and just from this plot alone, it definitely is, because the last two Conjuring movies have basically been haunted house stories. Because if you look at the first two, it's about a family in a house and crazy stuff happens in that house. And this one, it feels more like a Law and Order episode with demons. And like I said, this is based off a real story, and through looking at all their cases through the Warren files, the only one that matches this description, the trial of Aaron Shanae Johnson. Now, this was a real life case, and the tagline of this court case was, "The devil made me do it." If you want to get spoiled on how the movie will probably end, you can look up the Wikipedia page and read all about this trial and whether he was proved innocent or guilty. I'm not going to spoil it for you here, just in case you want to be surprised for the movie. But hey, this all sounds pretty interesting to me. I'm up for it. I mean, if they did another third movie where it just revolved a family, a house, and crazy haunted stuff, it would have really have been a repeat. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do here. My only downside is James Wan is not directing this one. This will be the first time a Conjuring film is not directed by James Wan. Instead, it's going to be directed by Michael Chaves. He has a film coming out next year called Llorona, and if you're Hispanic or Mexican out there like me, you basically know that tale because your mother told it to you every night before bed. And the trailer didn't really get me hooked, but I'm interested to see it and see if this guy has what it takes to carry on the Conjuring universe. Let me know what you guys think about this plot, your speculation of what might happen, taking in the facts, and the movie world. How do you think they'll mix this into an interesting film? Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.